Good morning. I'm back. Headed into work. Today is what? September 14th? I think that's what I saw. Yeah. So headed into work, and I know, so my therapy sessions have been, you guys know, hit and miss. Come and go as we can. So I was able to jump on this morning, where I was like, okay, get on there. You have stuff brewing and you've just been sitting with it. So some days it just hits harder than the others. Whoa. Not that you guys really need to see me, but I was trying to fix that. All right. So I know I took off last time. My last session was speakings of safety, just a roundabout of multiple areas. And y'all, guess what I did? Even in that last one, I was just like, I had said that when I share with my girls that, you know, be careful, stay alert, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, and I don't share with them like what's happened to me. Like, I don't give them details and shit like that, which I didn't. Y'all, 2 days ago, was it yesterday? 2 days ago? Whatever. My oldest and I were talking, and how it was brought about, I'm trying to think. Let me think here. Let's see. Okay, I'm not recalling exactly. Oh, what it was. She asked me to do something, if it would be okay if she can go do something. And I expressed with her, I said, you know, Kaden, I said this, I expressed my uneasiness with it. And I told her, I said, you know, you have to live your life and you have to go experience things for yourself. But I only share what I share with you because I love you and I care for you, and I know what is very capable of happening in this world. And that I basically was just trying to express her, look, I'm not trying to put fear into you. I just want you to understand that this is coming from a very loving place. It's not to be controlling. It's not because I don't want to control. It's literally, it is coming from a place of experience from me. And so, yeah, I ended up, I didn't mean to, but I was just like, I don't know how it came about, but I was just like, yeah, Kate. And I said, I've been exposed to so much. And she was just like, and I was like, and I started kind of like popping off of like 3 situations. And she just kind of looked at me like, Mom, you didn't tell me about that. And so I think that was her initial, and then it kind of smacked me in the face, and I just looked at her and I said, Kaden, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I just told you like this, like that. I did not mean it to come out like that. I did not mean to just share with her that her mother has been in more than just 1 or 2 situations of very uneasiness and uncomfortableness. And I apologize because she didn't ask for it. I know she didn't. And I mean, she wasn't mad or upset that I shared that with him, or she hasn't shared that with me to tell me, but she was just like, I'm sorry. But I think it was more of her grasping and understanding of it's happened to her, to me now, knowing that she probably grasps as to why I just let it be known. Just be careful wherever you freaking are. Just be careful. The exposure is individually per person. It doesn't matter where you're at. It really doesn't. It's individually per person. And a person could be anywhere. Okay? So I felt bad for that was, I guess, a dump, you know what I mean? And I didn't mean to dump it like that. And so I apologized to her, and she was just like, yeah. And so we talked some more, And I was kind of being careful and making sure I just tiptoe, because in my thoughts as I was talking to her, this is again falling back into where you just assume people know. Because I've shared stuff here in this space, the assumption of others hear it or been here. You know what I'm saying? The assumption. So I guess because I also brought up another conversation and another with somebody else, and it was a family member, and speaking with them, I was just so comfortable in sharing my past that they have not known. It's been secrets, like it's coming out, like it's not secrets, but you know what I mean? It's not been spoke about. And so people don't know, and so, yeah, it came out in another family conversation, and it was like, what? Like kind of a take back, like, and so anyways, I was just like, well, I maybe need to be careful, but then I'm like, no, I don't need to be careful. What I need to do is share my journey and share and educate others to let them know that we are humans, yes, and just because we assume that individuals are better or healthy or whatnot doesn't mean that they are. We assume that people are happy and healthy and in the right state of mind, but it is individually per person. So anyways, I had that conversation. When was that other conversation? This week. Wow, both of them. Maybe the same day. I'm trying to think. Possibly that could have happened the same day. And because there was something that was even brought up into the sharing another, share, like they were aware of a one incident, but they were learning of others, and they were just like, wow. And so anyways, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm not losing my train of thought, but I'm a little bit in traffic right now, and so it's taking my forefront into focus on driving. And obviously you guys see that I'm not looking down at the camera a whole lot, so please don't put that bad juju. So yeah, the past couple of days has been a bit of a, I guess you could say, what I would call a healing journey, doing some digging and releasing. Because we are in the Mercury retrograde. This is the part of I get into. Sorry, give me just a second here. I don't know what's going on. Let me get out of this lane. These are the on-stop. Tap, 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 tap. Brake, brake, brake. All right. So, going off the Mercury retrograde, and if you're into this, that, what I study, and, the astrology, the frequency, the moon lining up, like if you literally were to take a passion in that, or if that's your interest, you're aware that we are in Mercury retrograde pretty much till the October 2nd. So there's going to be a lot of turmoil, not a lot, but this is the time of, it's a purge time, okay? So think of this. Think of your seasons, like fall. We're in fall. So this is the time of stuff where things should fall, okay? I'm just pronunciating it like that because when I hear the word fall, I think, oh, autumn and beautiful and this, and yes, it is beautiful, but there are things that are supposed to beautifully fall and be. Just like with spring. When you spring, you water yourself and you grow. Okay. In Mercury retrograde, we're in fall, and this is a time of things falling, basically. Things falling apart. It could be car situations, it could be at work, it could be multiple. Like I said, each individual is different. Okay? So, anywho, now knowing where we're at in the sense of this time frame, I'm just more aware of what's going on, because the other day I had an interaction. Yesterday. No, wow, that's weird. The same day. So literally it was the day after the full moon, now that I think about it. I asked somebody that I purchased something from a question on a product, and the question on his behalf was very his perception was within him and not within me, but his approach to reply back was a bit aggressive in attacking like a part of me and my character, questioning me like in a disrespectful sense. And so anyways, the old Jen would have tripped up on that moment that we had and would have probably said a thing or two and completely stopped my business right then and there and been done. Just because of the way his approach was, it just was tacky in my opinion. Okay? That's my opinion. Now, because of that situation, I communicated with him. I went to verbally send voice messages so he could verbally hear that my voice and not read because of his assumption. Because what he read, what I typed, he assumed it in and there was like I said, what he was dealing with internally that day, he thought I was attacking him and trying to ruin his business. And I'm like, dude, I send you business. I put money in your pocket. I feed you. I'm by any means not trying, you know what I'm saying? So I went to talk to him, and I was just like, listen, this is silly energy, frequency, you know what I mean? Stuff that needs to be stopped. And so anyways, I'm glad I was aware of it, because I didn't hold on to it like the old Jen would have. I would have been pissed, my perspective is totally different. And that's what I just think is so cool, that I'm thankful for, that I have the awareing moments and just alertness to be prepared for, hey, people might misunderstand you. Right now, this clip, somebody may listen to it, it may completely get misunderstood. Well, it's okay. I don't mean to hurt anyone individually by being misunderstood. If you misunderstand it, that's on you. Don't mean to hurt you. As each individuals, we all don't mean to hurt. We're just so caught up internally with our own pain and trauma. Y'all, I have so much that I face, that being caught up with the pain and the trauma, and I'm just constantly thinking, I need to fix this. Y'all, I have my oldest that I need to help, my youngest, because we're just on this journey that I say we, because I had the spiritual awakening and realizing that when I've raised my children, I didn't purposely mean to brainwash them, but I've been brainwashed. Y'all been brainwashed. Some of you are like, no, I haven't. I'm perfectly fine. No, we've all been brainwashed. Now it's just a matter of you spiritually waking up to get out of the brainwashing, fully out. You don't see color, you don't see, fully out of the brainwashing. Okay? you just tend to live a better life, and your awareness is alert, like, because I was just kind of going, I guess, circling back into that situation and just being aware of what's going on, of people's moods and what they're internally going on, and knowing that not everybody is healed and not everybody is on the same page as you. So it happens that you're exposed to that, and you just got to that's the part that you gotta, the societies, you have a choice to either have the perception of them and judge them, or whatnot. Sorry, my thing flashed up here. But the moment where I was able to take that and look at it and just be like, okay, this is not me. He's got something internally going on. It's an own battle within himself. And he just, misunderstood my question and perceived it in a way, and went with it. And so therefore I would say, it's let go. Like, I'm not worked up about it. I'm sharing it here. It's still being spoke about because it's a situation that happened. It was energy that was exchanged. That's another thing, going back into exchanging energy. People come and go into your life. Literally, there's days that I have no contact with anyone, that I will not get on Facebook or any other social media outlet and intermingle. There's days that I don't do that, but there's still days that I have people that come into my life, whether they just randomly drop in and communicate with me through a text or a phone call, or just like I said, they're individuals. They show up in your life, and each individual is a soul contract that you do with. So what I'm trying to do is, with my soul contracts, each individual in my life, is trying to decipher what it is. Is it a beneficial contract? Is it gonna lead me well? Is it gonna lead them well? Is it healthy and beneficial? Because I'm just past this part where I love everyone. I really do love everyone. We all are on a different journey, and I'm thankful and blessed for where I'm at on mine, because I'm aware and alert of others, and this just makes me realize that it's like, wow, I have to heal the parts of me in my oldest, and heal the parts of me in my youngest, because see, they're going to be exposed on their journey just to anybody and everybody. And so if I can't share with them and try to be like, oh, I don't want to say messed up, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that I was in pain and trauma. I didn't know that I was teaching them my survival skills, or what I thought was surviving. I was surviving, but they were the wrong survival skills. Yeah. So when I face that, I look at my oldest and my youngest, and I see things, and I'm like, wow, this is so challenging, because I have me that I'm internally dealing with and healing, and then I see my oldest and my youngest, and they're two different ages, and two different personalities. Not two huge different personalities, because they are my children. So yeah, I get smacked in the face, not physically, but when I'm having certain days and I'm talking to the girls or whatever, and I'm like, oh, that's the part I need to not fix, but help them understand and realize that I didn't know. It's just hard. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. But it's a challenge I will get figured out. So I did, just I guess kind of recircling back around, I did talk with my oldest and was like, you know, she knows about this space, and she's like, I just can't, Mom, I just can't. And a part of me, like, that hurt inside, because like the mother in me is like, I'm sharing it because I am hoping that it would heal her too, because she is, you know, living in the thought process, or the thoughts, not all of them, of mine, you know what I mean? So it's like, if she, a part of me is like, well, if she would hear it, maybe, you know, that's where I got to go back to being like, again, Jen, tell yourself this, okay? Not everyone wants to hear you. Not everyone cares. You can't make people care. You can't force people to do certain things, right? You know? I mean, you could. Yeah, I get it. Like, you could, but it's not right. You can't, by forcing people to do stuff. So she shared with me that she just can't listen. And I said, I get it. I understand. I said, but, you know, just so you know, that's a space for you to get a better understanding, and let her know that I said, that's where I'm healing. I said, I am releasing stuff and sharing stuff that, you know, people didn't know, that I've never spoke about to anybody. It's stuff that's been pent up into my body. And she was just like, yeah, just, and it's cool. I understand she just doesn't, I had other people tell me, I just can't. And I said, that's okay. You don't have to. I'm here sharing it because I want to heal myself. I am healing myself. Nobody's going to save me but myself. Same thing with each individuals of you. No one's going to save you but yourself. I mean, if you're unhappy, you need to dig in deep and find out what the hell is going on. Because I look back at all the times that, like, the opportunities of when people say therapy and how it was embedded in my head, that, not embedded in my head, because I'm not saying that anyone in particular made therapy out to be a bad thing. I just thought I was better than therapy. And there's a lot of people out there like that. I don't need therapy. I don't need therapy. And then if you look at their lifestyle, what type of lifestyle they live. Do they live a low frequency vibration, such as addiction, anger, rage, chaos? Lots of chaos. If you got a chaotic life, like fighting, yelling, and that's chaos. That's, so glad I'm out of that. I'm so thankful I've been on this healing journey. I can't tell you guys how long. The rage, the anger, and to live at this frequency now. Oh, it feels amazing. It's amazing. They're not sad tears. These are happy tears. Blessings. 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 So blessed. That moment. see you cry, they're like, oh, are you okay? Which, yeah, crying, I just have those moments where I understand and I'm healing internally, and I just want to share it with the people that I love the most, and especially the people that I help create. And I brought two beautiful souls into this world, and I know that they will I can't make this shit up. Well, I mean, it's not that I'm making it up, but I don't know if you see it. Did you see the sign? 143. Stop sign. Now, why was it a stop sign? Why did I have to stop at 143? Thank you, universe. I love you too. Alright, so let's just end there and wrap this up. Not that, I'm blessed. So many blessings. Counting my blessing, or I don't count because not that I don't, you know what I'm saying. I count them because I have many of them, and I'm so thankful and blessed, and I just, yes, we're going to end there. You guys have an amazing day. Go heal yourself, okay? Real quick, if there's something sitting in like your forefront, an intuition, a gut feeling, something of a such, feel it. It is real. That is the higher intuition, the higher power, okay? It's not just saying, oh no, because my brain is wrong and it's thinking. No, it's your higher power saying, hello, or these random thoughts that are popping in your head, and you're like, where did that come from? It's a key point. It's your lesson. So take it, either jot it down or continue to think about it, because I'm telling you that your intuition tells you what you need to do. You need to follow it. Well, that's what I'm doing anyways. And I'm learning that by following it, you heal. You heal. All right. Y'all have an amazing day. Go love yourself. Go heal yourself. Heal. H-E-A-L. Sometimes when I hear my word say that word, it sounds like it says heal. Like heal. You know what I mean? Anyways. Alright. Enough of my silliness. You guys, I love each and every single one of you for being here and just listening to my journey. I hope it's helping you at some point in your life, or if you can gear someone to this spot to maybe help them. Or if you're in a position where you know somebody that has a young girl that's been in my situations and you need some support, or somebody that might be able to connect and help, I'm here. Because I think that's where this might be leading into. Education. I'm not saying that it's not out there, but it is. So anyways, if you know anyone that needs moral support in scenarios that I've been in, please, seriously, just let me know. And, you can feel free to give them this space, or you can give them my phone number, and I would be happy to help support anyone. Doesn't necessarily have to be a child. It could be a grown person. And this is man or woman, because we need to heal these wounds, and I'm healing mine, and I have an idea to help others. So love y'all, but most of all, I love myself. I almost forgot, but then I stopped. You see, my intuition said, stop, love yourself, because I always love myself. Bye.